Hi everyone, welcome back. Today we're doing my everyday makeup drawer for October. I know I'm a little bit late this time. I don't know how the month has just gotten away from me, but I wanted to still do it because I really do these for myself more than anything. This is a great way for me to switch out my makeup collection, make sure I'm using all of my products, and this is kind of my way of holding myself accountable and doing that. So hopefully you still want to see this video for this month, but if you're new to these videos, basically I take you through my makeup collection to pick out my everyday makeup drawer products that I keep here in my desk, and then at the end we use the products in a get ready with me, and I do them once a month as a way of kind of rotating through my collection because I have a lot of makeup, I try a lot of makeup, and I really enjoy these videos. So I hope you enjoy this one. And of course, we'll start out with last month's drawer. I'll show you the products that I've had in and some of the standout products from the past month. So let's go ahead and get started. If you're new here, my name is Blair. I do all kinds of beauty content here on YouTube. I would love for you to subscribe, but let's go ahead and get started with my everyday makeup drawer. All right, so this is last month's makeup drawer. A few products in here that I really love this month. I like to share that at the very beginning. So a few things. Number one, this powder from Laura Mercier. This is the Secret Brightening Powder, but it's the new one in the peach color. I wasn't really sure about this when I first tried it, but the more I use it, the more I really like it. And I actually like the peach tone. I was thinking the peach might not work like a pink typically does, but actually the peach is really nice. And this powder is really nice under the eyes. It's very weightless. It kind of reminds me a little bit of the Fenty Invisimatte that I love so much, but this one obviously has the pigment that the Invisimatte does not. But this is really good. I really enjoyed this month. Another standout product, the blush I've probably used the most this month has been this one. This is Patrick Ta, She Goes to the Gym. It's just such a perfect mauve-y pink. It's not quite as berry toned as some of my other blushes that look similar to this. This one has a little bit more of a rosy mauve tone, but it's so pretty. It's so pretty. I've definitely used the cream the most, but I've used the powder as well. I just love this color. So that is another standout product of the month. Another thing I've really been enjoying is the Armani skin tint. This is beautiful, and I'm much more into skin tints right now than I am foundations. I don't know why, I really like them. This is a really nice one. It doesn't give a lot of coverage, I will say. It's a very light coverage skin tint, but it's so pretty, and it pairs beautifully with my fuller coverage concealers, which is how I typically like to use it. So this has been another standout product for me. And most of the time I've been pairing it with my Hourglass concealer. They pair really well together because this is fuller coverage. Armani, like I said, is lighter coverage. This is a little bit more on the matte side. Armani is a little bit more of a natural, slightly glowy finish. So they kind of balance each other out, but I've been loving that combo for complexion. And then the only other thing that stands out that I've just really been loving is this. I really enjoy this mascara, the Tower 28 in the brown color. I had this a while back. I liked it, but I didn't just love it. And then I recently got a new one. They sent me one and I tried it again, and now I'm loving this mascara. I don't know what happened or why I love it more now than I did before, but I definitely do. If you like more of a separating and lengthening mascara, this one is really nice. And it doesn't flake or smudge. It's easy to take off. I've really been loving that as well. So those are kind of the standout things that I've loved a lot this month. But as always, we're going to put all of these products away, and then we'll pick out some new makeup. All right, let's pick out some new makeup, starting with primers in this middle section right here. Last month I had my Refi primer in and the Iconic London Underglow primer. I might put this in. I have such a mixed feeling on this product, the L'Oreal Lumi Glotion, because every time in the past that I've tried to use this product, I love how it looks. I love it. My only issue is I swear it makes my skin break out. I get these tiny little white bumps on my skin, and I don't have acne prone skin. I never have little white bumps ever. If I do, something's going on hormonally, because I just don't. But every time I use this, I feel like something happens with my skin. But I keep trying it, hoping that it's not going to do that, and I've once again bought it. This is the shade Light, and I want it to work for me so bad, but I don't know. It's like something in it my skin just does not like. But then I start to question if it's just me making this up in my head, and I can't ever figure it out. So we're going to put it in again this month and see what we think. But I do love that product. It's so pretty, and I want to be able to use it, but I don't know. We'll see. I might put this in too, because I haven't used this in a while. Danessa Myricks Yummy Skin. This is the Glow Serum. This doesn't have that pearlescent look that the Lumi has. It's kind of like a serum-y hydrating primer. So I think I'll stick that in too, because I haven't used it lately. But that'll be it for primer. And okay, for a base or base products. All right, I really want to do this. Even though I don't wear foundation every day, I kind of want to test this out and like mix it with things. This is the new Makeup by Mario Natural Glow Foundation. This is, I can confidently say now, this is my new favorite foundation. Yes, I like this even more than Natasha Denona. I love Natasha Denona, but of the two, I love the finish of this. It's just not quite as glowy as the Natasha Denona, and I just love a natural finish. So I am going to put that in, and I kind of want to see if I can mix it and make like a tinted moisturizer or something with it, since I love the shade and the finish so much. So we're going to put that in. What else do we have in here? I've got this BB cream from Purito that I have not used in a while. I also have this from Jones Road. This is relatively new to me, the tinted moisturizer, the Just Enough tinted moisturizer. I've used it a few times, but not a ton. I kind of want to use this again. I'm thinking we might do that, and then maybe one more thing that's kind of in between those two. I'm thinking either the Chantecaille foundation or maybe the Victoria Beckham. But Victoria Beckham is new. That would mean all of my things that I chose are really new. Let's do Chantecaille. I haven't done this one in a little while, and I do love this. This is actually their new version of the Future Skin foundation. The previous version I liked as well, but this is new to me. I've used it a few times. They did send this to me, and it's even prettier, honestly, than the original one. But I kind of want to use it some more, so I think we'll stick that in. The only other thing, I haven't used this in a while. This is my Dior foundation stick. I kind of want to stick this in too. I think we will, just as an option. And I think that's going to be it for base products. Moving into a color corrector. I've been in such a rut with my color correctors because I want to use the same ones all the time. That's just kind of what I've been wanting. This one is my new favorite. I just can't stop using this. The Kosas in the shade Illusion. I love this, and I still love the Caliray. These are like my two top favorites, and I just want to use them constantly. And I know I shouldn't, but I don't know. Those are just the ones that I'm loving, so I'm going to put both of them in. And then for concealer, I think we'll do Kosas this time. This is the Revealer Concealer. I haven't used mine in a little while. Maybe we'll do the Kulfi Concealer and the Westman Concealer. The Westman Concealer I really like. The shade is a little bit yellow for me, but the other two concealers that I picked are more neutral, cool leaning, so I'm thinking maybe I can mix them together. So I think I'm going to take all three of those this time, and that should be it for this drawer. All right, moving on to palettes, or not palettes, face palettes, powders, bronzers, and highlighters. Should we put a face palette in? Kind of want to put this in. I don't know how much I'll use it, but I kind of want to put it in. The Hourglass palette. This is the one from last year. I have a love-hate relationship with these because not that they're bad. I love the product. It's just, I always say I'm not going to buy them because I never end up using them much, but then I always cave and buy them. If you've bought the Hourglass face palette this year and you love it, let me know. I'm kind of tempted to buy the one that's for fair skin. I can't remember if it's the Swan palette or the Deer. I forget which one it is, but anyways, let me know if you bought one. What do you think of it? For powder, so last month I did the House Labs and the Laura Mercier Secret Brightening. Oh, and my Invisimatte. Actually, I'm going to put Invisimatte back in because this is just kind of one of those staple products for me that I want to keep in. I think I will do this. This is new to me, the Caliray powder in the pink color. I tried this out a few weeks ago in a video, and so far I really like it. It's like one of the most mattifying powders I've ever used. So I think we will do that. And then I might pick one more pressed powder. Oh, I actually kind of forgot about this. This is my Givenchy Prisme Libre powder. I haven't used this hardly at all, honestly, since I got it. Maybe we'll put this in also, because I have not used that at all, really. So we'll do that for powder, and that should be good there. And then let's see, for bronzer, I think I might do this one. This is the Mario Powder Bronzer in Light. This is actually a really good matte bronzer. I really like this formula. So I think we'll do that. I might also, let's see, do my skin enhancer again. It's been a while since I've used my skin enhancer. So I think we'll do that. And then I think I might also put my Too Faced bronzer in, even though, so I never did exchange the shade. You know, when I showed you guys this in a video, I tried it. Love this formula. One of the best cream bronzers I've tried. But I got the shade that's the lightest shade, and I should have gotten the second lightest shade is what a lot of you told me. I never did exchange it or get the other one, and I meant to. I just forgot. I was going to do it when it was on sale, and then I never did. But I'm going to do it. I'm going to get the next one as well because this is phenomenal. But I'm going to go ahead and put that shade in, and we'll get a little bit of use out of that. And then finally, for highlighter, let me move over there. I think we'll do a powder this time. This is Makeup Forever Wherever Pearl. It's actually it's a powder, but it definitely doesn't look like a powder on the skin. It's more of a creamy looking powder highlighter. I think I'll put that in just to have it, and that should be it for here. All right, moving on to blush. Okay, I think I'm gonna do this one. This is pretty new and Pretty Glow. This is the Charlotte Tilbury, the new cream blush. This is the one that's more of like a lavender pinky tone. It's really new to me though. I'm not really sure if I love this formula or not, so I kind of want to put that in to test it some more. And then maybe one of my Merit blushes, like this one is really pretty. This is in Bespoke. That's a good tone for this time of year. I think I'll do that one. Let's do YSL number 44, Nude Lavalier. That's a really pretty tone. I think that would pair well with a lot of the other things we're gonna pick too. Okay, I kind of want to do this blush. So this is Summer Fridays, but it's I don't even know if I've shown this in a video yet. This is a different shade than I've shown you before. This is the darkest one in Berry Spritz. Really pretty, kind of reminds me of Patrick Ta. She's Wanted. It has that same kind of overall tone. So I think we'll choose that. Maybe an RMS blush. This is French Rosé. Or I also have Cœur Royal. Actually, Cœur Royal might be a better tone with everything else we picked. So let's do that. But I kind of want to choose one more thing. Maybe we should do this. This is old, but I kind of want to pull this out. This is Chai from Laura Mercier. We'll pull that out too, and I think that's everything in here. Also, every time I film this video, I get the same question about this white organizer right here. Unfortunately, the company I ordered this from doesn't exist anymore. They're not in business anymore. It was called the Cosmetics Archive, and I ordered it probably 5 years ago, right around the time I started my YouTube channel, and they're really nice, heavy, great quality, but that company does not exist anymore, which is very sad, but I just wanted to say that because I get that question in pretty much every video that I show this thing. Unfortunately, you can't get it anymore, sadly, but I think that is everything from here. Okay, moving into eye products. Let's see, what should we pick? I think I might put my little Prada palette in. This is the Peony palette, and I love it. I love this little thing. It's perfect size. I love all the colors in here. I just love that palette. So we're gonna put that one in. I'm just loving my tiny little palettes right now. I might also put this in. I had my other Hourglass palette in last time. This is the Minimalist palette, so it just has 4 matte colors in it. So I kind of want to do that, but honestly, now that I think about it, I kind of want to do the Nature palette because I absolutely adore this palette. I love it. I think we're going to do that actually instead. And that's probably it. For palettes, I might put this in. This is a cream shadow from Morphe in the shade Melody. I've kind of been playing around with that. This is also pretty. I got this a few weeks ago from Jones Road. It's one of their Just a Sec eyeshadows in, oh, I don't even see the name. I'm not sure what the name is. It's just kind of like a metallic chocolate brown, I guess. And they sent that to me a few weeks ago. I think we'll do that. I might put the Mario shadows back in too. I'm just in love with these and I just want to use them. So I think we will put those in. And that's probably it for eyeshadows. I don't think I need to pick anything else. For mascara, I'm going to keep Tower 28 in because I'm really loving that one. I'm going to put the new Mario mascara in brown in. And I'm going to do the Lancome lash primer. For brows, I'm still trying to use this MAC brow gel that just will not die. It just will not go away. I think we're almost done though, so I'm going to put that in and try to use it up. I think I might do my ABH brow powder this time. I haven't used that one in a little while. And let's see, I think we'll stick the Revie Beauty brow pencil in. Also, that's new to me. I'm still kind of testing it. So I think we'll do that. And then last for eyeliner, I'm gonna pull this out because Anna, if you're watching this video, you mentioned this to me in one of your comments and it reminded me of this product. The eye powder pencil from Charlotte Tilbury. If you've been around my channel for a really long time, you will remember this used to be like my go-to eyeliner, and I honestly kind of forgot about it until I saw Anna's comment and it reminded me. So I think we're gonna put that in and I'll use that this month. And then maybe one more liner that I can put in the waterline. I guess we'll do Laura Mercier, the Caviar liner in bronze. for the waterline. And that should be it for here. Finally, for the lips, I think I might do this YSL Balm, the Candy Glaze Balm. This is just the light pink one, but it really goes with everything. I think I'm gonna do that one. I'm gonna put this in. This is new to me, but I've used it quite a bit since I got it. This is the new Merit Holiday Lip Set. This is the blush, signature lip blush in Archival, and it's a really beautiful rosy pink. I really like this one. I love the tone of it, so I think we'll do that. I might also put in my Patrick Ta. This is the shade Blushing. It's one of his matte lipsticks. One of the best nudes though for my lip color that I found. I really like that one, so I think we'll do that. Maybe MAC in the shade Hug Me. This is Luster Glass. It's really nice, kind of warmer nude. What else do we have? Maybe this Dibs Balm in the shade Rhubarb Pie. It's really pretty. It's this is the kind of balm that really tingles though. So it kind of hurts, honestly. So if you don't like that, you will hate that formula, but I'm gonna put that in too. I think maybe we'll do Summer Fridays Balm. This is the iced coffee one. It smells so good. I'll do that. I feel like I need to pick another gloss. Maybe this gloss. This is Pistachio from Tower 28. Oh, one more. I'm gonna do this gloss, the Lawless Gloss in Velvet. So pretty. Do that one as well. Okay, and then finally for lip liners, I think I'll do one of these Sashu lip stains. I've been liking that lately. Maybe we'll do Pat McGrath Structure. I've kind of rediscovered that. That was one of my all-time favorites. I'm also gonna put in the Merit Lip Sheer Lip Liner. I always forget the name of these in Archival. So this goes with the lipstick that I got. It's the one that comes in the holiday set from Merit. I'm gonna do Wonder Skin in Saddle. This is just a really nice warm nude. Maybe I'll do both of my lip stains actually. I have two of those. I'll do Revie Beauty in Almond. I'm gonna do my lifter liner instead. This is in Line Leader. Love that one. Oh, maybe this one too. This is Smoky Pink from Makeup by Mario. I think we'll do that. And that's probably good for lip liners. The only other thing I'm gonna put in is this Merit Sheer Shine in Archival. This is the third thing that came in the kit from Merit for the holidays. So I'm gonna do that too. And that is everything. So now we'll get everything together and organize everything back in my drawer. All right, got everything put back in. So I basically have all of my base products right here, bronzer and blush and brow right here. I couldn't really find a place for these two. My face palette, my eye palettes, all of my eye products and powders, lip stuff is back there, and then all of my skincare and SPFs are up here. So now we'll use the products and do our makeup together. All right, before we get into the makeup, I'm gonna do some SPF. This is the new one that I've been testing. This is from Kiehl's and it's the Better Screen UV sunscreen with SPF 50. I've used this quite a few times. I haven't shown it in a video and I really like it. So far it's a white sunscreen, but it's very, very nice under makeup, so far at least. When I've used it, it's super hydrating. So if you have dry skin, you'd probably like this one. But I've really, really been enjoying it so far. I got it when it was 50% off on the Ulta 21 Days of Beauty, and I've really been enjoying it. And it's nice because this one is not tinted. All the other ones that I have right now are tinted sunscreens, and sometimes I just don't want any tint with my SPF, so I've been liking this so far. For foundation, I think we're going to use the Chantecaille one. This is the Future Skin, and like I was saying earlier, this is the new version. So they, I guess a few months ago now, they reformulated this, and I'm pretty sure they brought out some new shades as well. And they sent me 2 of the shades, and this is the best match. I wore, I think it was the shade Alabaster in the original one, and they sent me Ivory, which is this one that I'm using right now. Alabaster is typically a pretty good shade for me. This one is okay. Actually, it's looking like it's a pretty good match today. It kind of depends on where my skin is at the time. If I'm like the most fair, I think Alabaster works a little bit better, but if I have like a tiny bit of color, this one would probably be okay. I do really like this foundation though. It's super expensive, but I do think it's a really, really beautiful formula. Now I'm taking the Caliray Under Eye Corrector. This is the shade Cool Sunrise. I also have the shade Radiate. This one is a little bit darker, or it's actually quite a bit darker than Radiate, but right now my dark circles are dark circling, so we need the darker one. This one is a lighter coverage though, compared to the Kosas one that we pulled out. I love that one probably the most just for this season of life that I'm in right now, because I'm not getting a ton of sleep at the moment with a baby, but I still love the Caliray. It's just not as much coverage. Now I'm going to use the Kulfi concealer. This is the shade Misty Maple. This is actually kind of a newer shade to me. I repurchased this, I guess it was the last Sephora sale, and this is a really good shade match for me. I'm adding a little bit of that there where I need some more coverage. Need a little bit more on my chin. That's really it. I'm gonna save the under eyes for after blush and bronzer. That's kind of been my new thing lately. And I'm actually gonna let this area sit for a minute so I can get the most coverage, because that concealer is definitely one that you get a little bit more if you let it dry down a little bit. So I'm gonna wait a minute before we blend. And now I'm just blending that with my same foundation brush. All right, I'm gonna use my Makeup by Mario Skin Enhancer. I actually haven't used mine in a while. I've been using the bronzing serum, the one in the pump or in the bottle. So I've kind of been neglecting my skin enhancer, which is very unlike me because this is probably one of my most used makeup products in my whole makeup collection. In fact, this one is pretty much gone. I just have a little bit left on the very outer edge. And I'm using the shade Light Medium. For blush, I think I'm going to use Merit in the shade Bespoke. This color is so pretty. It's like a pinky brown. I love this. The tone of this is so pretty. I'm going to get it off the back of my hand and apply with that same 109 that we just used for the skin enhancer. And this color is so pretty. I think this is the color that they released in a holiday set, maybe. It might have been last year, I can't remember. And then it was so popular that they brought it back permanently earlier this year. All right, now I'm gonna do my under eye concealer. I'm gonna use that same Kulfi concealer. Just gonna use that same brush I used for the corrector to blend. This is from Smashbox. I used to use these brushes all the time. I actually don't know if you can even get these anymore. I feel like I never see them now. So I'm not really sure, but this is a great brush. All right, let's do some powder now because we are looking very shiny. I'm gonna use the new one from Caliray in the pink shade. I'm gonna kind of get some off on my hand before I go on my face because this powder is very mattifying. Like one of the most mattifying powders I've tried in a long time. So you don't want to go like overboard with it, especially if you have like a drier skin type, but I don't know if it will show on camera, but it does a really nice job of blurring and mattifying the skin really, really well. And we kind of need that right now because I have a lot of glowy products on my face. Okay, I'm gonna take a little bit of powder bronzer now. I'm using the new one from Mario, or it's not new, but I guess it kind of is because they reformulated it recently. And this one is the light shade. It's a really nice matte bronzer though. And then I'm gonna do just a little bit of the YSL blush in the shade 44. This shade pairs really well with that Merit color in Bespoke. Okay, I'm gonna fill in my brows now. I'm gonna use my ABH brow powder in medium brown, and I'm using the lighter color in here. It's been a while since I used this powder. I was using it there pretty much every day for a long time. Y'all, I cannot believe it's almost time for the Sephora sale again. I just saw, I think it was yesterday on Instagram, they had released the official dates. It starts on Halloween. And yeah, when I saw it, I was like, wow, is it really already time for that? I guess it is. I feel like this last part of the year, every year, always goes by so fast. Like for me, October, November, and December, I feel like they just fly by. Okay, now I'm just gonna set the brows in place with the brow gel that just will not empty. I feel like I've been trying to use this up forever. This is the MAC, what is this? The Pro Locked brow gel. It's okay. It's not anything that I love. I wouldn't buy it again. But I'm trying to use it all the way up. And every day I feel like I'm getting closer, but I'm not at the same time because there's just so much in here. All right, moving on to the eyes. I'm gonna start with the Mario eye paint in Sandstone. And I'm just gonna apply this all over. I can't seem to stop using this stuff. Honestly, during the Sephora sale, I'm probably gonna buy another one of this color because I use this, I'm not exaggerating, on a daily basis unless I'm not doing any makeup at all. Then obviously I don't, but the days I do wear makeup, I have pretty much been exclusively using this either on its own or as a primer. And for the eyes, of course, I'm gonna use the Nature palette because I love it. So I'm gonna first take, well, actually no, I'm gonna take the rosy color. This is EEN5. I always forget the numbers. I have to like look at it. But I'm gonna take a Nikki LaRose in 13. And okay, this color paired with Sandstone, perfection, perfection. I mean, for my skin tone, that is literally like those two together. That's how I want my eyeshadow to look every day. Easy. This took me like 1 minute. I mean, it's just perfect. It is perfection. You don't have to try. It's just easy. Kind of bringing it down a little bit in the outer corner also. Now I'm going to take a little bit of EEN 2. And I'm just gonna lightly apply this on the center of the lid. Not much, just a tiny bit. I'm gonna switch to a different eyeshadow brush. This is a Rephr 03. It's a little pencil brush, and I'm gonna take that same rosy nude color that we put in the crease, and I'm gonna put that on my lower lash line. And then, let's see, I think I'm gonna take a little bit of EEN1. So this is the matte that has a little bit of shimmer in it. And I'm just gonna pop a little bit of that in the inner corner of my eye. And that's really it for eyeshadow. And I know that's basic and very simple, but that is what I really like. And I'm so excited to have that Mario palette now. I'm gonna use my Charlotte eye powder pencil in classic brown, and I hope you can still get this product. I think you can, but I'm honestly not 100% sure. You might have to get it from the Charlotte Tilbury website. I'll have to find out about that. But this used to be my holy grail, and Anna, thank you very much for reminding me of this. But anyway, the reason I love this is because it's really soft looking on the eye because it's powder. So it looks like eyeliner, but it's a little easier to work with. And it's just a little bit softer looking overall. Curling my lashes. And for mascara, I'm gonna use the Mario mascara in the Perfect Brown. So I talked about this in my Ethereal Eyes nature video, but I am so confused by this mascara because when I tried it the first time, when it came out initially, I tried it in the black color and I didn't love it. It was a little clumpy and it smudged on my eyes. Well, I ordered the brown one when I ordered the palette, and this will be the 4th day I've worn it in a row, and so far there is no smudging. And it's not clumpy. Like, it's exactly what I like, which is very lengthening and separating. And it's brown. So I don't know if the formula is different or what has changed, but this, so far, I'm loving in the brown color. If anybody else has tried this and they've tried the black color, please let me know if I am going crazy or if they really are different. Last, for the lips, I think I'm gonna use Maybelline Lifter in the shade Line Leader. I haven't used this color in a while. And then, let's see, I'm gonna take a little bit of Almond from Review Beauty, and I'm just kind of adding that a little to the center. And let's see, I think I'm just gonna do this Lawless Forget the Filler gloss in Velvet. All right, that is this month's everyday makeup drawer. I hope you enjoyed it. I know I was a little bit late this time around. I don't know how. It's already the 8th of October when I'm filming this. It may be like the 10th when this goes up, but yeah, this month has just gotten away from me, and sorry it's a little bit late, but I hope you still enjoyed it. And I always want to continue doing these videos because I really enjoy them, and it's a good way for me to use my makeup collection. So I hope you guys are still liking them. Let me know in the comments if you do still like these and you want to see them monthly still. Let me know, because sometimes I worry that maybe you're getting sick of these videos. If you love them and you want to keep seeing them, will you leave a comment and let me know so I know that I should keep filming them, or I could do them every other month if you'd rather see them like every 2 months or so. But anyways, just let me know in the comments. But thank you for watching. All the products I used, as always, will be linked in the description box and in YouTube shopping as well. If you do shop through my links, I do make a commission that supports me and my channel. So thank you so much for that. If you're new, I hope you'll stick around and subscribe. And if you're not already, make sure to follow me over on Instagram. I'm at simply.blair there and simply.blair1 on TikTok. So if you want more short form content, make sure to follow me over there as well. Thank you for being here. I will see you again very soon. Remember, simply be you. Bye.